you're in a band, and people will come up to you and say, "Hey, will you guys do this? Can you do that? You want to go play here?" And I was like, "I'm just a drummer," you know, and there was a period where in the early '90s, after I quit Sonic Youth, Thurston Moore did an interview with some British newspaper, and he just made up this story that I had a new band with their director Suzanne called Bewitched, and that turned into like a side project, which turned into a band. And I said, like, okay, so I'm gonna try for once to like have my own band so that I could call the shots and I can control the music and I did it thinking like too like you know, if there's any everything's four-way split. I want to be fair. That's the one great thing about Sonic Youth is it was democratic, and I still get royalties from their songs. Because most bands it's like there's usually one guy that wants credit for everything, and so you know, so Bewitched turned into a band. We made two albums. We went on the road and did the whole thing. And by the end of it, I was just like, this is too much. I want to be I just want to be the drummer. Tell me where to be. I'll be there. You know, I'd never, never in my life have I ever, you know, missed a show or a rehearsal. It's like I'm very dependable on time and do my job. So I pretty much have the respect of everyone I've ever played with. Yeah. So, it's kind of, but yeah, that's kinda like I wasn't, like, kinda downplaying, like, I'm just a drummer. I mean, I'm more like, "Hey, the band is only as good as the drummer."